It's one of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Jones motioning here.
Ready?
Throwing to begin is Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Reload.
Now give on the ground. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Right. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Ready, ready.
3rd and 9. They send him right out of the slot. Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he'll get this up to about the 28. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. They'll let it go deep left sideline.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So just a lone field. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Let's go now.
His drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's a screen set up for Watson. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Warriors, 70. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
18, Pioneer.
On 4th down, Richardson. That is caught! And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Going right sideline and complete. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
19 tight, 10 through 11, 10 through 11.
Motion man is the tight end going right. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Man open is Jones. He's got it. He is in. Touchdown, Falcons.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And just a short gain there, down to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 to 2.
Jones motioning here. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They motion the slot man left. On 2nd down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Throwing, Richardson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Hawk 70. 18 Robert, 8 Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll go. Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Go, trap, go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. This is intercepted. And the Falcons will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
To throw, it's Richardson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. The defense stringing him out. No gain, back to the original line of scrimmage. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Tag. Panther 11.
Jones motioning here. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Richardson to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield, past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up 4th down.
Looking to throw, Richardson. He's got his receiver, it's Jones. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. A handoff as they try to run it here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll send their tight end left. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here is 1st and goal. Tight end going in motion here. They'll run, and he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Tight end on the move left. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_Mud. So long, everybody.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Hewitt. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. And his first pass falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Let's go.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Spins out of one stop. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Brown with a return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Right to the air, it's Hurts. His first throw is an interception. Buda Baker picks it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be...